Dr. Sella here, and this is basic triple option offensive play calling for 2023. Based on what Air Force did, first of all, Air Force runs the zone dive. Everything they do is based on the zone dive. Army was the same way, although it doesn't really matter now because they're changing offenses. But Air Force, who's gone 34-11 the last 4 years, is not. All right, so this starts with the zone dive. So the zone dive, you set the wedge on the guard, you triple team whoever's over the guard. You got two scoops on the backside. You got the third guy on the surface fanning the D-gap player. You got the A-back wedging with the tackle. So if number one takes the dive, he's going to two-hand slam him, and the B-back is going to sprint through the ball. He's going to sprint through the play side hip of the tackle. He could end up through the play side hip of the A-back, depending how hard number one comes down to take the dive. And then he gets vertical and scores. Quarterback carries out the fake. Backside A-back runs the pitch. Backside receiver cuts off. That's the zone dive. Okay, so the zone dive is how everything starts. Now, if number one takes the dive and you don't get 4 yards on zone dive, you come back and you run mid-triple. You run mid-triple the next play. So what's going to happen right here is on mid-triple, what's going to happen is there's no 2-eye, there's no 2-eye, no one, but there's a 0 with an uncovered guard and a play side Mike. That's an Uncle Mike. So what's going to happen is the center and the backside guard are going to double the 0. The guard is going to go straight to the Mike. If he runs over the top, he doesn't chase him. He replaces him and blocks the backside safety. The tackle veers outside when there's a 0 and an Uncle Mike. And he's going to block the Mike with his left knee through the crotch, left hand to the stomach, 4-inch northbound steps. Backside tackle sprints to the spine of the backside guard. A-back's going to twirl and block the corner because there's a play side safety, so the receiver's going to take 3 steps up the field and get in front of the safety with his left knee, left hand, 4-inch northbound steps. Backside receiver cuts off. Quarterback's going to take the snap, jump in the backside A gap, and point the ball. The B back is going to sprint through the ball, sprint through the play side hip of the guard, sprint through the end zone. So if you want to draw out the scale, he really ends up right about there. But generally, if it's a give read, this guy will close, and then the ball doesn't have to go that far. That's not really drawing the scale. I do that on purpose because this ain't my first rodeo, y'all. So if number one takes the B, which is the whole reason why you're calling the play, quarterback's going to reseed the ball. He's going to go down the line, go off tackle, turn up and score. And if number two can tackle him, he's going to stop his feet, flick the ball to the A-back coming around. So you run zone dive. If you get 4 yards, you run it again. If you don't, because number one took the B back, you're going to come back and run mid-triple. Now, if number one took the quarterback, you're going to trap him because he creates a void. When he does that, you're going to trap to the void. So what's going to happen on the trap, that says 2B, by the way. On the trap, tackle's going to veer inside to the Mike. So his role is gap down backer. He's gap down backer. He blocks back. Backside tackle scoops through the spine of the center. The guard is going to trap the first threat from a 4 technique out. Gets his helmet to the left, right for him, trap him, drive him out of bounds. A-back's going to twirl and load. He's got the Mike. If the Mike runs over the top, if he doesn't, he'll end up on the backside safety. Generally, he doesn't run over the top on this because you're running it when it's a give read. So he's usually taking the dive. So this guy usually ends up on the safety. Backside or play side receiver cracks the safety because it's not a flank play. He doesn't have to block the corner. Backside receiver cuts off. Quarterback jumps to the left like a zone dive to the left. B-back sprints to the ball, bends back off the tackle's block, gets vertical and scores. Quarterback turns his belly button to the line of scrimmage, carries out the fake. Backside A-back runs the pitch at the snap, which shows the counter option, even though they really don't run counter option anymore. So you run zone dive. If you get 4 yards, you run it again. If you don't get 4 yards on zone dive, number one took the B back, you run mid-triple. If number one took the quarterback, you run trap. You could also phrase it, you run trap unless one takes the B. If one takes the B, you run mid-triple. That's how you do it. That's basic triple option offensive play calling in 2023. Coaches, you want to learn how to run Air Force's offense the right way the first time. They just went 34-11 with 0 scholarship football players. You want to know how to do that, give me a call. My number is on the thumbnail of this video. So is my website. The Triple Option Football Academy and Triple Option Football Academy camps will show you how. I've been doing it for 14 years. Helped so many people win. Go to tripleoptionfootball.com/testimonials and you can see all the success stories that have come out of the camps in the academy. And I'll see you later.